How was your experience in Germany? Did the audience really love your music, and did they respond well to your playing?
Yes, yes. Zosmo was saying Germans like long concerts.
Mm-hmm.
We are used to playing at the planetarium short concerts in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
They have these programs which are 45 minutes long, so we adapted our set list to 45 minutes. Then when we were contacted by the Augsburg Planetarium, they asked us to do an hour and a half set list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Germans want more and more music.
Yeah.
And then we also played in a progressive rock festival,
mm-hmm.
and they were drinking beer and
yeah. Well, yeah, they probably wanted to hear more than 20 minutes. I mean, they probably go, encore, you know, we want to hear more. So you had to add songs to your set, did you?
Yes, yeah.
We
did the same set we do when we play with a band,
mm-hmm.
with our band,
right.
bassist and drummer, but in the planetarium.
Mm-hmm.
And we added some special effects like I play chords and Zosmo some synth stuff.
Special effects.
Do you guys ever disagree with how a piece of music should be produced or played? You know?
Yes, but we don't go too far in the disagreement. It's sometimes for a person from outside it will be no difference.
Yeah, I don't notice. I mean, just watching you two play here, I don't notice. I mean, you have a silent communication, but I'm sure, like in the studio, do you have disagreements?
Yeah,
that's what makes the music more dynamic, or the conflicts. And
I think it's important to argue, because that's the foundation of improvement.
Mm-hmm.
If we are okay, do it like you like it.
Right.
Then if I play something that Zosmo doesn't like, he tells me.
Right.
He tells
me,
you can do better. Let's try it again.
And actually, Carlo, I try quit Astronomusic 3 times a day.
Oh, really?
But I always come back.
He quits 3 times a day. Okay. Wow. He's gonna break his guitar. Later on in a separate video, we're gonna go over the studio setup, or basically their travel studio that they use when they play live. It's amazing. I can't believe what they've done. They brought just a few small components with them, and it sounds big. I've never heard of this kind of work. Usually a traveling musician brings a van full of amplifiers. They've got 3 or 4 little boxes, a chord mixer and some other effects. So we'll go over that later in a separate video. So let's get on with the interview. So what do you think has changed in Brazil since you were small? Is it changed for the better since you were, in your lifetime?
Some things for the better, some things for the worse.
Mm-hmm.
We have many social problems.
Mm-hmm.
The poor population increased a lot, but there are some improvements in social security for the poor. And culturally, Brazil is not in a good moment right now. Music in Brazil has become too much commercialized. So there's it's very difficult to find some exposure in the media.
Right.
For our kind of music or jazz music or classical music.
Yeah.
They just want music to.
Well, yeah, Brazil, in the United States,
Just-
Brazil is samba is like, when we think of Brazil, we think of samba music, like the great samba
Yeah, but
composers. You know.
unfortunately, the great samba composers are not doing well right now.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They like other kinds of dance music, Brazilian dance music, like forró, like
Yeah.
sertanejo,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
real funk.
Uh-huh.
Real funk.
I know you both expressed your frustration about the types of music that Brazil is producing now, pretty much like pop music and. So, but anyway, things are different in other parts of the world, and we're glad you're in Seattle. So, if you listen to if you're sitting around listening to music, what would Astronomusic put on? What Zosimo? What is the kind of music you like?
I nowadays I don't have too much time to unfortunately to listen to
Mm-hmm.
to, so I try to be updated of
Mm-hmm.
more or less what's happening.
I see. So, what are your influences? What is the band that is your influence, the major influence?
Number one,
Mhm.
yes.
Yes, the
Yeah.
band. Yes.
Yes, and
Any particular musicians in Yes?
all of them.
Rick
Still,
All of them?
yeah, still Howard,
Right.
the best progressive.
Okay, Steve Howe,
Yes,
Chris Squire.
the best
Yeah,
bassist.
Yeah.
The John Henderson.
Yeah.
And I am
Yeah.
enthusiastic about Rick Wakeman.
Rick Wakeman.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I hear a lot of in your riffs. On occasion I'll hear a Yes sounding
Yeah.
kind of a thing, and especially in one of your songs where you slide. You do a lot of sliding. You know, I can't remember what the name of that song, but I hear it sounds like a Yes composition, but it's not Yes. It's you. It's so. And what about you, Adriane? What is your musical influences?
I like classical music.
Mm-hmm.
I like to listen to classical music, some jazz, and of course progressive rock.
Yeah.
My favorite band is Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. That's quite a bar. So, what do you enjoy more? Do you like playing in the studio or playing live?
I like both.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You like both? Zazu?
Yeah, I prefer totally play live.
Mm-hmm.
In studio, I am always
Right.
worried to get the right
Mm-hmm.
the right painting,
Right,
and
yeah.
the shadow or the I usually make a lot of takes.
Uh-huh.
Someone listen to, but the first one is okay,
Mhm.
but in the studio I don't know.
It seems more like work and less play.
Yes, yes.
You enjoy it more live because of the.
Yes, and live I try to of course to do my best, but it's funnier.
Mhm.
Funnier. In live I like to drink a beer before,
All right.
but never in studio.
Yeah.
In studio,
Oh.
In studio or to
Right.
compose. Always sobrio to make it
Right.
sobrio.
Yeah. Let me tell you guys.
No beer.
Let me tell you out here that Zosimo, if you give him beer or chocolate, he goes
I play
crazy.
for free.
Yeah. He's just. I can't imagine. I've seen so much chocolate come in and out of this house.
Guinness with chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's something you know about privately about Zosimo.
Okay,
is
it's
chocolate.
in the studio, he feels like a laboratory rat.
Yeah.
And live, he feels like an artist.
Not exactly like a laboratory rat, but that kind of suffering.
Yeah.
That, you try to find something.
Yeah. It's just,
it's
yeah.
a mix of laboratory.
I think I understand what you're saying.
A mix of laboratory and
right.
And the scientist.
And
right.
atelier. And
a painter.
A painter place that you think about. In some takes, I for the last album, it took 3 months for me to understand how I should play that.
You're perfectionist.
Yeah, the second movement of Summer, the flies, that I recorded it was good, but while I was recording the other parts, I was thinking, but it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It happened. But life is
right.
more relaxed.
Okay. Well, you have a lot more to say about it than Adriani, who just says she loves both. So.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question. What do you think about the future of space exploration? Do you think there's more to discover in the universe? Of course there is, but do you think that is it heading in the right direction, space discovery, science?
I think it is. I cannot say if it's in the right direction, because science is not a straight road. It's like going to a mountain. You have lots of curves here and there, and sometimes you take the wrong turn, but you're learning.
Right, exactly.
Even doing a wrong turn, you are learning science.
Right. Are you optimistic about the future of space travel?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. But maybe the education should be improved for
more science education.
Yeah, science and artistic also.
Yeah.
Both.
Right.
Both.
Yes. Well, anyway, that pretty much concludes the questions we have. Would you guys like to say anything else about your guitar playing or anything?
I'd like guitar playing, but I'd like to thank Rodrigo
for the questions.
Our sound click.
Right. Thanks. I want to thank all the Clickers Club, that we belong to, the Clickers page. This will be on the Clickers broadcast, hopefully. We might have to do some film editing, and thanks to Rudge from the UK, and to all of our SoundClick friends that we've known for so many years and have worked with. I've known many of you online, and I'm sure you have, but I've met very few of you. Zosimo and Adriani, I met maybe one other in my lifetime in person. But I've become like the better friends with some of these online that I am with people in my day-to-day life. But we thank you very much, and this was amazingly special to have them here in Seattle. And they're great guests. We've had lots of fun. We've seen a lot of sights. And they said they're going to move here, but we'll see. They're going to be back in June. Is that right? Yeah. I know. It's tough. It's an amazing. They were on the flight for 24 hours to get here, and they seemed very tired when they got here. But their energy level is fantastic. Yeah. And I'm just amazed that meeting them in person is. They're a lot more charming than I even thought they would be. They're just great folks. And Adriani's helped me set up my guitar, and we've had these great gifts, these little guitars that they bring from Brazil. Let's see if I can pronounce this. The cavaquinho. Cavaquinho is a little ukulele kind of a guitar. It sounds wonderful. Yeah. But anyway, thank you very much, and hopefully we'll meet some of you in the future in person. Yeah. I'd like to have a SoundClick reunion somewhere in the United States, somewhere we could all meet, or maybe another country, Italy or Germany or Brazil.
Or England.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.